This is Junior Build here today. We got a 2006 Buick Lucerne having misfiring, bad misfiring, whole engine shakes and everything. But we're going to check fuel pressure. We're going to check every one of these coil packs. Hopefully the plugs and wires. I'll probably replace the plugs and wires. But I need to test these coil packs, test fuel pressure, all that stuff. So I've got a pretty productive day. Still got to go get the parts and whatnot. So and I'm doing this video for repairs, not builds, and I'm doing it in my shop. So bear with me on. When it gets cold, I gotta pause and turn my heat back on, but you can't hear me when my heat's on. So let's get started. Alright, here we go. Get this thing off and out the way. Okay, I have changed the fuel, the plugs and wires in this car before. These fuel injectors are okay. I probably need to do a fuel treatment as well. Okay, where's the fuel line bar right there? Alright, we're going to check the fuel pressure real quick. And you can check the fuel pressure without even having to start the car. We'll probably start the car, make sure we're reading good pressure. That's a good reading for a prime. I guarantee you we're good. We're gonna start it. It's gonna be a little noisy. Oh, we're reading about 60. That's kind of weak, I think. I might have to look it up. I'm gonna have to look that up. I think that's pretty normal for a car. It's not like a pickup truck. Okay, we got good fuel pressure, so we're gonna go to the coil packs here. We probably do need to clean. I'm not going to take them apart. You can take them apart, but man, they're just hard to do. And you got to do them each individual fuel injectors. There's 3 here, and there's 3 back here, and the ones on the back are the hardest. I don't think it's a fuel problem. I think we can treat that with some treatment. I think our misfires in cylinder 3. We which is going to be right here, which is in the front. So sometimes misfires can be caused by low fuel. That's not the case in this one. We're going to check for cool packs. We're going to check this top one first. And you got to make sure these stay the same. So we're going to pull this top one off and we'll put it up here so we know that goes to the top. Pull this one off. We'll push it down here. We know that one goes to the bottom, so we don't get those mixed up. And we'll take that off. Still loose. It's a 5.5. This one has one in the front and the back. Some of them only have just the one. Just pull straight up so you don't break those. Okay. We're going to test these out. Put your voltmeter to ohms. Turn your voltmeter on. Basically, we're going to ohm this out. And see, this one's not even ohming out. Help I put the deal on the right one. 5 to 6 thousandths. That's pretty good. Now, I don't know if I can get my... Gotta have some small leads. I have lost my... I'm looking for some thin... You gotta have real thin leads to stick down in here and check these. Mine are too fat and I don't have... I've lost my other set. Okay, here we go. Made these little adapters. If this zeroes out, then this one's good. We'll move on to the next one. Well, it was working. There it goes. Bam. Alright, so this one's showing good. Let's move to the next one. Alright, test this one. Reading good. 5 to 6 is good. These zero out, then these are good. I gotta get them just right to make them work. It's hard to do. That one's good. Move on to the next one. Zeroed in. And that one's reading, all of them read the same. So I don't think it's a coil pack. That's a good thing. I think now we need to probably go ahead and do plugs and wires. And possibly, maybe, have to take every one of these fuel lines off, but I don't think it's that. I really don't think it's that. But I do know we've got a misfire Uh, all my cool packs are checked out okay. So we're gonna move on to, probably gonna run to the parts store and get plugs and wires and do a plug and wire change, which basically what that is, we'll take out the plugs. We do one at a time. We'll say start with, I always start the back. I always start with the hardest stuff first. So I'll start with the back, and I'll go through and I'll do one at a time. That way none of your wires get crossed, everything stays in order, and you're good to go. So it's time to run to the parts store and go from there. That's where I'm at. We got good oil pressure. We got good fuel pressure. Let me put that cap back on. Where did I set that cap? There it is. We got good fuel pressure. We got all the coil packs are showing good. All 3 coil packs are showing good. So that leads to believe we need spark plugs and wires. So, and I'm not gonna record me doing all that. That's gonna take me a while, and like I said, I don't have editing, so we're just gonna pause, and when I get all that done, we'll be back to move on, and hopefully it'll fire up and stop misfiring, and we'll be good to go. So we'll be back.